Hey chat, how's it going? President of Nintendo of America here, Reggie Fils-Aimé. Good to see you all. Hey everyone, welcome to today's Let's Watch the Nintendo Direct stream. Good to see you all. Thank you for choosing the official UK broadcaster for the Nintendo Direct today. In case you don't know, the Direct will be going live in about 6 minutes. So we're going to hang out here for a few minutes beforehand, do our hellos as usual, and then we will switch over to the Direct before things kick off proper. I guess I should say right up at the top here that can we avoid discussing any leaks in the chat? Not that anyone has, but just preemptively. There will be people here who are wanting to go into this blind, understandably, and it would be good to avoid that here. Disco just leaked MCM2. Disco! Disco! Mr. O says, I'm sad to say I'm looking at 3 streams right now, so you're not the preferred one, but one of the preferred ones. Mr. O, I completely understand. I appreciate your honesty. Best flavor of apple? Lemon. Lucien says, my only expectation is that the Direct happens. Yep, that's how I go into every single one of these. Kind of no expectations other than there will be a Direct, and then I'm always pleasantly surprised. Yeah, the thing that I mentioned yesterday, I won't mention it here just in case people aren't familiar or don't want to know, would be cool. Who knows whether it will happen though. I haven't done proper hellos yet, so let's do those. Voxy is here. Hey Voxy. Kirby Super. DRN Makes. Curbs Workshop. Someone Unknown. Disco. Kirby Super. Mr. Observador. Lucien Vela. Arch. Country Ball Laboratories. Bori, yes. I'm doing full names today. This is formal. This is business. John David Fudd. Not Freddy Killer 100. Someone Unknown. Hey everyone. What's with Reggie dancing, Dom? Reggie's excited for the Direct too. Kirby Super's here twice, that's right. Let's put on another tune just while we're waiting. How close are we getting? We got 4 minutes left. We can enjoy another tune. Oh yeah, let's go this one. We're gonna go with the classic. And by the classic, I mean the tune that I've been listening to for the last 2 days. I'm gonna show you my desktop so you can see. Just rest assured that nothing is happening yet. They have gone live. I'm gonna put the sound on low in case they start playing music, but so far they are not playing anything. We just got the classic Nintendo red title card here. What about my desk? Oh, my desk is in a real situation, Arch. I think the best way I can describe it is, imagine a desk with 2 adjustable legs, one on the left, one on the right. The left one has locked up entirely, so attempting to raise the desk will raise it on one leg only, creating a sort of flamingo desk hybrid. It's not ideal. Oh yeah, shall I put the auto tube dom up? We've got time. They are Dom. I'm gonna make him real small so I don't get in the way of anything though. The auto tube takes a long time to open up for me. There we go. Oh no, Voxy, sorry to hear you're having trouble with the Arduino. Whoop. Oh, hang on, I need to change my outfit. We're not doing any art here. small. I'm a very small. There we go. This is me in anticipation of some Nintendo directly into my eyeballs. I will say, this will be a short stream. I cannot stick around after the Direct's done. Or maybe I'll be able to stick around for kind of 10 minutes after the Direct's done. But we'll probably be wrapping up in about an hour, thereabouts. Oh, there are more than 2 outfits. Yeah, we made a bunch of outfits, Kirby Super, but I haven't exported them yet. So we've only got default and paint. There was like an MGS one, there was like a sports one. We had so much fun. Will I full screen it? Absolutely. I'm not full screening it right now because I might need to adjust some volume and stuff once it gets started, but I will. Disco says, Dom's already liked the video before seeing announcements. I can always unlike. They're cutting it fine. It should be time. Let's refresh just to make sure. Oh, here we go. Okay. Standard procedure at this point. I'll leave closed captions on. Let's crank it. Huh.
We live on the continent of Elios.
Ah, yes.
4 realms
as anticipated.
At its center.
Wow, this is very nice artwork.
1,000 years ago, our lands endured a vicious war with the Fell Dragon. We called upon worlds to aid us, heroes known as
folks.
emblems.
There we go.
With them, the warriors of
Fire
our
emblems.
as one. In the end,
I kind of
we
like
were
this new
victorious
art
in
direction here.
defeating and imprisoning the Fell Dragon. In the
And
years since,
okay, these
our
captions are
world has been
not good.
saved.
They're also
But now,
generated ones.
I sense a resurrection. The binding weakens.
I'm the new Fire Emblem. Wow, is this like a... Is it like a whole new entry? How's the volume, by the way? You need a little bit more juice. It's Morph. Morph Ball. Fire Emblem, engage!
Years? That's how long I've been asleep.
Me every morning. Yep, that's a Fire Emblem.
You are a divine dragon. A member
What? I'm a divine dragon?
as deities.
The war. The Fell Dragon. I feel like I can almost remember. But
This trailer's drag on. I think we need some more juice, huh? It's a little low.
North, right. Sigurd,
Leave it to me.
There we go.
It is rather quiet, I know, but it will liven up as we gain allies.
Costumes.
The time has come. Now, as one, emblem.
Stocks in fashion gaming up right now. Splatoon 3 leading the charge. Fire Emblem following along.
Strike will decide it all.
Please grant me your strength.
Summon Yop Yop from Orgo. In
She asked me
Fire
to
Emblems
bring
Engage.
peace back to Elios.
That is just... What font is that? Engage is just straight up like Avenir Next.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Hi, Koizumi.
What you just saw was the latest installment of the Fire Emblem series, Fire Emblem Engage. In addition to the
Engage.
standard version, we'll also be releasing the Fire Emblem Engage Divine Edition containing collectible items. Please look forward to more information about this game in the future.
Okay. Oh yes, I should say that the
Let's take a look at our first
title
batch
card
of
mentioned that
headlines.
most of these would be for winter releases. So these are like coming this year, or at least the majority are. Avant-garde Gothic, says Voxy. Yes, that sounds right.
Relationship is on the rocks.
I don't know much about this game. I know that people were really into it
When they're turned
last
into
year or 2
dolls.
years ago when it came out.
To get their bodies back, they'll brave an onslaught of challenges where working together is the only way forward. Team up and cooperate with a friend.
Wait,
in
is
this
EA
critically
publishing
acclaimed
this? I didn't
two-player
realize.
Platforming adventure. Even the bumpiest road can be traveled with someone by your side. Venture through fantastical worlds filled with challenging experiences.
Man,
around
what is with
every
Nintendo
corner.
pushing these out at like
In
terrible
addition to
bit
single
rates?
System play, the game can also be played on 2 systems via local wireless or online with a pal via the free Friends Pass. Help Cody and May return to
Wait, is the
normal.
free Friends Pass thing
With a
like
partner
a
of
share, a share play thing?
It Takes Two launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 4th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
All right, November 4th.
The forbidden story begins.
Okay, I did see this leak.
帰ってくるの陽月と
Voxy says that
After
previous game really is Chibi
mysteriously
Robo. It has a
vanishing as
dysfunctional
child,
family, a
Luca
toy-lice
Minazuki
aesthetic, and
visits an
frogs.
abandoned hospital in search of her lost memories.
So we got some Fatal Frame. I don't know whether this is a new one or a remake. I didn't see what the name they gave it
Use
was.
the camera obscura to repel evil spirits and uncover the memories that were sealed away. A dark curse looms near. What ancient rituals will be revealed? Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse launches for the
Is that a
first
new
time in
one?
the West on Nintendo Switch.
Oh, okay, first time in the
next year.
West, I see. So it's a localization.
There's a new hero who looks mechanical.
Hmm?
Introducing Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass for the
Ah,
Xenoblade Chronicles
I
3
see.
game. This is Ino.
What's she
a
screaming
new
about?
hero.
Why is she
appears
wearing
to be,
PlayStation clothes?
Mechanical? Complete her quest to have her join your party. Expanding your options for classes and battle strategies. Challenge battles will also be added. Test your mettle in
Sword
consecutive battles
Saga
against tough enemies.
DLC Pack 10.
Defeat all enemy waves to earn rewards. Challenge even stronger enemies to
Country
earn
Ball
valuable
Labs says, "Hey Dom, can you
accessories
play
and
Chibi
special
Robo
outfits."
in a stream?" I've completed Chibi Robo on stream. You should definitely check out those videos, Country Ball, if you're interested.
More hero and
I think it's like
gameplay
8
additions will
parts.
arrive in Wave 3. Wave
Okay,
2 of
Xenoblade
the Xenoblade
fans
Chronicles 3
eating
expansion
well.
Pass launches on Nintendo Switch October 13th.
Do we think we're gonna get a Mario movie trailer?
Get
This would be
drawn
the place to
into
do it,
these
wouldn't it?
Nintendo Switch games. Nautical nonsense begins when SpongeBob and Patrick make a wish that unravels the very fabric of the universe. In this
SpongeBob,
3D
what are you
platform
doing on the
adventure, you'll travel
Switch?
through portals to 7 outlandish wish worlds, like prehistoric kelp forest and Wild West jellyfish fields. Explore using all sorts of wacky
Rainbow
moves,
SpongeBob.
don over 30 fantastic cosmic costumes, and meet your favorite
Oh,
Bikini
no.
Bottom residents from the TV series, voiced by their original actors. That's it. Soak up SpongeBob
That's it.
SquarePants: The Cosmic Shake, launching on Nintendo Switch next year.
Okay, got some SpongeBob action.
You're already
Fist of the North Star.
with familiar characters.
Wait.
Fist of the North Star. They'll be your instructors.
Getting
in
fit of the North
exercise
Star.
mode, leading you through various boxing drills.
Incredible.
Defeat as many enemies
What
as
a
you can
mashup.
With just your fists in battle mode, or take on
Wait, so what is
rivals
this?
in boss
Is this just
battles,
using the
including
Joy-Cons
Shaggy, Fitness Boxing,
gyroscopes?
Fist of the North Star, launches
I guess
on
so.
Nintendo Switch, March 2023.
Honestly,
Your
incredible.
uncle's Dodgeball. Throw whatever you can at opponents in this
Oh, this looks like
hard-hitting party
moving
game.
out.
Embrace the absurdity
Like the controls of this?
games, each one featuring ridiculous rules in Madcap Arena.
Oh, Retro 84 says it's like the arcade. Was there an arcade version of that?
Plus, challenge up to 6 friends and frenemies in local and online play. They won't even know what
Wacky
hit 'em.
indie
Oddballers launches
physics-based
on Nintendo Switch
co-op
early
game.
next year.
With little bean guys.
Small fox washes ashore on a ruined
Hey,
island.
Tunic. I still haven't played
Brave the
Tunic.
unknown in this isometric
Everybody
action
that's
adventure
played it
game.
has told me I
Your
should
only
play
clue
it.
here is the manual. Traverse the island's interconnected realms to retrieve its missing pages. Dangerous traps and even more dangerous monsters lurk around every corner.
Ooh, this is a little stuttery. I wonder whether this is just the video or because it's like a pre-release build or something, but the frame rate wasn't great there.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Voxy, if you don't know about it, Tunic is essentially like a Zelda-inspired,
remakes.
like old-school Zelda-inspired
Full remakes
game.
of 2 Front Mission games are storming in. In Front Mission 1 Remake, you'll pilot giant machines called Bonzers in tactical turn-based
Bonzers.
combat. As you progress, you'll obtain skills
Bonza
that
buddy.
help you gain the upper hand against opponents. You can also test your mettle at the Coliseum.
Oh, it's just I thought you said Nintendo Wii Shop.
Unreleased outside of Japan. Take advantage of additional features like more
So
terrain
interesting, we're getting a
effects,
couple
weapon
of
and
like
armor action,
late
and over
localizations
80
here. So
new
we had
skills
Fatal
added
Frame
from
and
the
now
first game.
Front Mission 2.
Front Mission 1 Remake launches on Nintendo Switch this November. Front
So it's a
Mission 2
remake of the
will
first
launch on
and the
Nintendo
second game
Switch
in the
next
series?
year. And in the future, a remake of Front Mission 3 will also launch on Nintendo Switch. It's a wonderful life for a new generation.
Story of Seasons? Harvest Moon?
Nearly 20 years.
Which
a
one?
beloved farming experience is
Story of
reborn.
Seasons.
Welcome back
Nice.
to Forgotten Valley.
So they made a
You'll manage
Doraemon
farm
one of
passed
these,
down
right?
to you by your father.
I wonder how much this builds on top of that.
Store and expand your farm as you nurture crops. Care for your friendly animals and help the land flourish. Befriend the townsfolk while you're out and about in the valley.
Look at this little guy.
You might even meet your future partner and start a family. In this installment, those around you will grow older as time goes on. Their appearances will change over the years.
Disco says this
Your
is
child
objectively
will
the
also
best
choose
Harvest
their
Moon game.
career
Wait, is this
based on
also
how you
like
raise them.
a localization? Did this already come out?
An especially wonderful farm life in Forgotten Valley lies ahead. Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life launches on Nintendo Switch.
Ah,
summer
it's the
2023.
GameCube one. Interesting. Okay. Retro84 says, big dreams, bigger heads. Splatoon 4! Got Shiver and Fry. Don't forget Big Man. Best-selling game within the launch window
First
ever,
post-launch
right?
Splatfest
In
for
Japan.
Splatoon 3 has been confirmed. Here's the theme. What would you bring to a deserted island?
Gear, grub, or fun?
Or fun?
Interesting. I love that these are three-way. Now.
So many incredible possibilities. Which team will you join?
Man, the Splat tunes are so good.
And more free updates are planned for Splatoon 3.
New gear?
Be on the lookout for more info in the future.
That autumn winter 2020 look, 2022
So,
look, excuse me.
Squids, what did you think? What would
No
you
kids
bring
allowed to
a
respond to
deserted
that one,
island?
only squids.
As for me, I've already decided. I hope you'll all participate as well. Next, please take a look at this.
I'm ready. My eyes are peeled. Go on. triangle strategy. I thought it was Breath of the Wild 2 for a second there, until I saw Squeenix come up. Octopath Traveler 2, okay.
Introducing a brand new game in the Octopath Traveler series. 8 new travelers embark on a journey through the land of Celestia.
With that, we could realize a world without...
Yeah, Squeenix. Have you never heard of that Kirby Super?
I'm going to become a star and bring smiles to people's faces, just like Mama.
I'm hitting the road. I'll be back once I eliminate that devil called poverty from the world.
Nobody's heard of abbreviating it as Squeenix before. I'm not alone in that.
Not again. Not this stench. The stench of blood.
The stench of RPGs.
Leave the hunting to me.
Yeah, I think the
tasty meat you want.
I think the HD 2D or whatever they call it looks so good. This like tilt shifted pixel art stuff.
Set in a bustling era.
Squeenix have been doing.
Each traveler's path action differs between day and night.
Yeah.
Our Lord knows well the ways of the world.
What will happen when their paths intertwine?
What's that big round?
Let's go, Temenos.
And what adventures await them in this new world?
We have gotten a lot of HD 2D games.
The 8 travelers.
What do I think of the direct so far? Pretty standard fare. I mean,
Where will their journeys lead them?
I'm sure RPG fans are very happy. Nice to get confirmation on the Splatoon Splatfest.
Octopath Traveler 2 launches on Nintendo Switch February 24th, 2023.
Someone asks, are they 8 brand new travelers? I don't know, I didn't play the original.
Was Octopath Traveler 2 from
I
Square
presume,
Enix.
given the name of the game.
Please look forward to the journeys of 8 new heroes.
Well, seeing as you asked so nicely, I will look forward to it.
A magical home is waiting for you.
Hmm.
Welcome to your new fairy tale life in Fae Farm. Cultivate your homestead and forge everlasting friendships in this farm simulation RPG.
I don't like those faces.
Discover magical spells to grow crops. Face off against mischievous foes. And
The faces are
explore
giving
the
me like a...
enchanted realms of Azoria.
Oh, weird. Is this like a...
Along the way, you'll befriend a lively cast of characters who call this island
Is this
their
like a
home.
farming game
Tend and
slash
grow
Diablo?
fairy tale farmstead solo, or together with up to 4 players in local
JD says,
online
I'll wait for pick
multiplayer.
crops.
By
Thank you.
gathering resources
Me
and
too,
crafting
JD.
items, you'll be able to customize your home and enjoy this mesmerizing adventure even more. As the seasons change, new spellbinding surprises can be unlocked that'll help you restore Azoria to its natural splendor.
The faces really remind me of
Magic awaits in Fae Farm, launching exclusively
My
on
Sims,
Nintendo Switch spring
but
2023.
not as charming.
It's a musical blast from the
Oh,
past.
Theatrhythm.
Celebrate the 35th anniversary of the Final Fantasy series with the latest theater rhythm game.
Oh, theater rhythm. I don't
Enjoy
think I ever heard
iconic
it said
songs
before.
Like One Winged Angel, Torn from the Heavens,
Oh, I'm gonna speak because I feel like I might get copyright struck for these
Tekidane, and more.
Final Fantasy tracks. 385 songs, wow. I'm definitely not just talking so that I don't get content matched here. Look at all these characters.
Through the music.
Retro84 says talk about stupid
In
faces.
addition, 2
I
players
always
locally
kind of
can
like
complete
the
stages in pair
theater
style,
rhythm
while up to
faces.
4 players can battle to the beat in online multi-battle.
Which
Theater
other rhythm
Final
game
Boss Line
does
begins
this
its symphony
most
on the
closely
Nintendo Switch system
resemble
February 16th,
mechanically?
2023. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. After the game's launch, paid DLC songs from the Saga series. Nier series.
Was this originally a PSP game? I forget which system it first came out on. I think it was PSP, right?
Live Alive and more will be released. That's 90 additional songs. Plus, editions containing a
Oh
season
no.
pass and
I'm speaking.
27
Oh, it was a
extra
3DS
songs,
game first.
including
Okay.
Melodies of Life.
Thanks,
will be
Retro84.
available.
Blah, 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 blah. Please don't copyright match me.
A cosmic adventure
Ooh,
is just
are we gonna
around
see
the
some
corner.
Rayman action in this?
Blast off on an adventure of galactic proportions with Mario and the Rabbids. Let's dive into exploration. freely roam through all sorts of wondrous worlds.
Chat, are you excited for this?
Jam-packed with
Fans of the
discoveries.
original, are you looking forward to it?
Find coins.
I love finding
Unlock
coins.
hidden paths. And help out the locals with their troubles.
DJ Cheap Tuna.
At shops, you can get items that'll
How do you
come in
skin
handy
that
during
Cheap
battles.
to make a hat?
Through each quest or battle, your team will earn rewards and get stronger. Sparks are here to lend a helping hand. Recruit up to 30 different Sparks, each with their own special powers.
Wait, are
and
Sparks
skills.
just Lumas
They
but
can
with
help
rabid
spark a decisive
rabid
victory.
features?
Can Mario and the Rabbids put an end to the darkness?
Yeah, I think Mario's
Mario plus Rabbids,
expressiveness
Sparks of
is
Hope
really
launches
nice
on
in
Nintendo
Mario and
Switch
Rabbids.
October 20th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. A gold edition can also be pre-ordered,
Oh.
containing the base game, weapon skins, and a season pass.
Okay, so there will be paid DLC for that, if there's a
Restore
season
peace
pass.
between humans and monsters.
In this farming
Rune Factory
RPG.
3 returns on Nintendo Switch.
Oh, this
Break from quests to
this is
chat with
extremely
the
anime
locals,
music.
cultivate crops,
Oh, it really is a farming RPG.
among other relaxing activities. You
Fishing.
can also transform into a monster.
What?
Abilities in battle and conversations with the
Transforming
locals will vary
into a
depending on your
monster?
form. Your choices will also cause
Unheard
different
of.
events to occur. Plus,
Farmers
a
eating
brand
well.
new mode has been added to
It's
help
a
you
bumper
enjoy
harvest,
more
this
quality
Nintendo
time
Direct.
with your in-game spouse. Rune Factory 3 Special launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
Oh, okay. I do know Rune Factory.
Plus, a new Rune Factory series will launch in the future.
Spoilers, it's Rune Factory 4.
More Nintendo
Oh, what are we gonna
64
get?
games are on the way. Pilot Wings
Pilot
64,
Wings. What about Pilot Wings
Mario Party,
63? Oh man, prepare to get some real drift on those Joy-Cons with Mario Party.
Mario Party 3,
Oh, we're getting a lot of Mario Party.
Pokemon Stadium,
Nice.
Pokemon Stadium 2, 1080 Snowboarding, Excitebike 64. These games
Who
will
developed
gradually be
Excitebike
added in the
64?
future. You can play a selection of Nintendo 64 games and enjoy many more gaming benefits with an active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack
I don't think I've
membership.
ever played Excitebike
Oh,
64.
and there's
It wasn't
one
in.
more game we should mention.
Oh yeah. Metroid? Oh. Oh! Nice. I saw some people hungry for this. With online play, makes sense.
Why not mix things up with these Nintendo Switch games? Live your best life on the newly discovered continent of Antuisia in this
I'm only
immersive
interested in moving to
RPG.
Antuisia if I can
Perform
farm.
over 100 types of daily tasks to build character and deepen your relationships with the locals. In doing so, you'll gain access to different job classes and abilities.
That is
A grand
genuinely.
adventure into the
It's
unknown
been sort of
awaits.
a white whale for a long
Various
time,
Day
getting the
Life
rights
launches on
to
Nintendo Switch
GoldenEye.
later today.
Various Day Life? Is that the
A
name?
malfunction causes you to crash land on a strange planet. Build a new rocket from scratch in this
Oh,
management
I'm
sim
surprised
game.
that Factorio wasn't already.
Scour the planet for materials.
I'm surprised this wasn't already on
Build
Switch.
machines to
This seems
refine
like it
them
would
to
be a
various
perfect
resources.
Switch game.
Eventually, you'll construct multiple production lines like these. But the planet's creatures will attack, so keep them at bay. Factorio launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th. A young girl named Ib visits an art museum with her parents in this 2D exploration adventure. She wanders through a busy gallery by the artist
This is an
Quintana
RPG Maker
until one
game.
particular piece draws her in.
Wait,
Will she be able to safely
Is this a
return to her
remake? I
own
feel like I
world?
played this
Every
years
decision
ago.
affects her fate in Ib. Launching on Nintendo Switch, spring 2023.
Yeah. Wait.
Mario Strikers Battle League, where 8 players locally on one system can get gritty, is getting a second free update. Joining
Battle League
the
update.
roster are Pauline, a physical powerhouse with fast movements and strong tackles. And Diddy Kong, a midfield speedster with
This is the same
techniques
VO,
and high pass accuracy.
doing a voice, isn't it?
Plus, more gear and another stadium are being added. The second free update launches this month.
Diddy and Pauline.
The final summer begins.
Oh no!
とある予感がした。どこまでも眩しくて。
Does Nintendo know something we don't?
そんな予感が。
When strange islands suddenly appear, Ryza and friends set sail to investigate in order to protect their homeland from impending danger. Sprawling landscapes set the stage for your adventure. Freely explore this vast world and
Collecting
forge your own
resources
path in
and
this
harvesting
charming
crops is the
RPG.
only way you can free this cursed island.
11 heroes from all walks of life will join your party. During battle, work with your allies to activate various skills, which can be swapped out when needed. Teamwork is paramount after all. New features are also in store.
Country Roll Labs,
The
there's
keys
not
to
gonna
this
be
lively adventure
any
are in your
GVG.
hands.
I wish.
Atelier Ryza 3, Alchemist of the End, and the Secret Key.
What a
Launches on the
name.
Nintendo Switch system February 24th, 2023. Wave 3 is on the way.
Alright. What are we getting in Wave 3?
Here's a sneak peek at 2 courses racing into
I
Wave
wonder
3.
which month this will release.
Merry Mountain from Mario Kart Tour.
Yeah, Project Barbican is a anime RPG farming sim.
Peach Gardens from Mario Kart DS.
Huh. Let's preemptively not discuss any Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass leaks.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game launches this holiday.
Alright, so we got some December, probably
Active
late
Nintendo
December
Switch Online Plus expansion
date for
pack
the
members can
last,
enjoy this DLC
or
at
the
no
next wave.
additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own.
How was that? Next, we have some news to share about Nintendo Switch Sports.
Golf
In the
time?
next free update, golf will be added.
Do you think we're gonna get a teaser for another sport? Or are we just gonna get a
up to
release
8
date for
players
golf?
online can play at the same time on the same course in survival golf. Those
Survival
promotions
golf!
will be out.
Nintendo added a
Previously
battle
announced
royale
that
to
the update
Nintendo
would
Switch
release this
Sports.
fall. However, we'd like a bit more time for development, so the update is now planned for this holiday.
Oops.
Please wait just a little longer.
Okay.
Next, we have a special guest. Mr. Miyamoto!
Oh!
Hello, it's been a while.
Mario
I'm
trailer.
Shigeru Miyamoto. I have a few things I'd like to share with you today, including some news.
Oh, everybody brace yourself. I
First,
genuinely have got like
The Super
knots in
Mario
my
Brothers
stomach
movie
right
we're
now.
Developing with Chris Meledandri from Illumination will release next spring. And Super Nintendo talk a little bit about Pikmin.
What? Excuse me?
It's been over 20 years since the first game, and we're still working on the series. This is
Oh.
Pikmin Bloom. It's a smart device game we started with.
Are we gonna get a
Niantic
Pikmin
late last
4
year,
reveal
in which
here?
Players all over the world are planting flowers. Here's a quick rundown of the game for those who have yet to play it. Pikmin Bloom is a smart device game that uses your location. By walking
No,
outside,
no, 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 don't
you can
worry,
find
Voxy.
Pikmin, raise them, and plant flowers together.
Miyamoto tricked us. Miyamoto was like talking about Illumination Studios and then was like, hey, let's talk about Pikmin.
You can look back at the end of the day
And then
see
tricked
where
us
you walked.
again by talking about Pikmin Bloom.
Send out Pikmin and collect the items they found that day.
I guess they're really
And feed them
reinforcing the
nectar
fact
to
that
increase their
Miyamoto
power.
is the Pikmin guy.
So, how many steps did we take today? While you're out and about, you can also use the AR feature to take photos with Pikmin. Pikmin are all around you. Let's take a quick look at my screen. I have nearly 700.
Yeah, if this is just Pikmin
They
Bloom,
love nectar.
I will be
If you give Pikmin nectar like you see
I
here,
will be
their flowers will bloom.
upset. To bring Miyamoto out to talk about
You'll also
Pikmin
see the number of steps you've taken that
and then just talk about Bloom.
Regarding the map, the
They
clouds
wouldn't.
will
They
clear
wouldn't
along the
do
path
it.
you walk,
They
so you
wouldn't
can
do
keep
it.
a record of locations you've visited. I normally move around within Kyoto, but I've also
Oh no,
been going to
Miyamoto leaking
Osaka,
his
Universal Studios
home
Japan.
address here in Pikmin Bloom.
I occasionally go to Tokyo as well. You'll say to yourself, okay, this time I'll try walking here. It makes trips and walks a lot of fun. It's a very easygoing play experience you can enjoy just by taking it with you. I
Look at that
hope
little
you'll
red
try it
Pikmin.
out. Okay, now to the main event.
Yeah?
Please take a look at this.
Pikmin 4! Yes! Oh, this looks nice. Come on, give us the 4, please. Yeah! Hey! Oh. Oof. Okay. Probably late 23.
That's right. Pikmin 4 will launch in 2023. We won't be showing any gameplay today. However, you'll be able to play like this, from the Pikmin's perspective near the ground.
Hmm. Okay.
I also made
How
a
will
new
that impact the
t-shirt.
gameplay?
Nintendo Switch has made controlling the game simpler, meaning you can further concentrate on the core essence of Pikmin gameplay. We call it dandori in Japanese, or strategically planning, deploying, and commanding the Pikmin. I hope you're all looking forward to Pikmin 4. Thank you. Mr.
Like a
Posey.
real-time battle
Thank
system
you very much, Mr.
for Pikmin,
Miyamoto.
rather than like
Now, let's move
just
on
top
to
down
some
throw
more
the Pikmin at
headlines.
the enemy kind of thing. Is there going to be some more RPG style strategy in there?
Take your dancing game to the next level.
I guess I'll end on the Mario movie if they are doing it here. Okay, they're definitely going to copyright match me for this. So I'm going to just turn the music off for a minute. Pikmin 4, that is kind of exciting. I know that Miyamoto talked about Pikmin 4 like years ago, right, if I'm not mistaken, and then it just sort of vanished. So I wonder whether they kind of went back to the drawing board more than it appears with that. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I think that's either going to be very late 2023 or not 2023. Working on Pikmin 4 under Miyamoto must be the most stressful job ever. Yeah. Apologies to any Just Dance fans in the chat. You'll have to watch this trailer on your own time if you want to play it with sound. Okay. Back to our regularly scheduled program.
You survive the season
Oh
of death
no!
as you cultivate a peaceful farm life in the village. The season of death quietus continuously returns, threatening to destroy all. Travel the world and find a way to put an end to the calamity in this life simulation RPG.
Oh yeah? Never heard of that.
Along the way, allies with different motives will join your cause. While facing numerous dangers, you'll begin to uncover the truth of this ill-fated world.
I'm the hero of Crop
After this
Harvestelia!
A demo containing the opening days of your farm's first season will be available on Nintendo eShop. Save data can be transferred to the full game once purchased. Harvestella launches on Nintendo Switch November 4th. Get ready for a
Oh,
devilish
Bayonetta, I've never
time.
been so happy to see you.
After After 500 years, Umbra Witch Bayonetta was revived in the present day. In the first Bayonetta game,
5G is canon in the Bayonetta universe. Did you see that billboard?
And in the second, confronted demons to save her best friend. Now, in this third installment, she'll fight to protect the world from the sudden invasion of man-made bioweapons called homunculi.
Don't worry, I know this song by heart.
She's gone from fighting for herself to fighting for others, to
Character
fighting
growth.
for the world. Those who have overcome their past histories with Bayonetta to fight alongside her include the journalist Luca and another Umbra witch, Jean. New ally Viola also joins in on the action.
It's a bunch of new characters.
Hair raising, demon summoning, globe-trotting adventure awaits in Bayonetta 3, launching on Nintendo Switch October 28th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Oh, is that the first time we've gotten an
Today's
exact date
Nintendo Direct,
for
a new
Bayonetta
trailer
3?
delving more into gameplay will launch on our official YouTube channel.
How much is left of the...
Fantasy mystery abounds from the creators of
I've got like 5 minutes left, right?
Welcome to the city of perpetual rain. Many cases remain unsolved in this corporate-controlled metropolis.
Is this from the
Those who
Danganronpa
called master
devs?
detectives who come
Certainly
from
looks
all
like it.
around the world.
This is kind of a tune.
Meet Yuma, an amnesiac detective, and Shinigami, the spirit haunting him after their pact.
Shinigami?
Dive into these unsolved cases as a trainee at the detective agency.
Clock tower.
Thoroughly inspect each crime scene to gather clues and evidence. When you're
In this
ready,
world, buildings are
Shinigami
filled with
will
plots of
conjure a
land,
realm
ripe
tying
for
the crime
farming.
scene to the truth. A mystery labyrinth. Overcome obstacles and manifestations.
Foxy says, I feel like an amnesiac shouldn't be a detective. Amnesiacs are always detectives when anime is involved.
Will attempt to hinder your progress during each case. Avoid their barrage of falsehoods and slash through contradictions. Uncover the secrets of Master Detective Archives Rain Code, launching first on the Nintendo Switch system spring 2023. Enter the village if you dare.
Wasn't this already on Switch? I thought this was like a I thought the cloud stuff was.
Series is coming to Nintendo Switch as a
Did I
cloud
dream that?
version. Ethan Winters must face the horrors of the village and its 4 fearsome lords to rescue his abducted daughter. Resident Evil Village.
Oh wait, I guess it was
Cloud
7,
launches on
right? That
Nintendo
was
Switch
already on the
October
Switch as a
28th.
cloud game.
You can download and try out the free demo today on Nintendo
And I think they did the
eShop
demo
to
thing as
pre-order
well.
The full game. The Winter's Expansion DLC, containing a new third-person mode, additional story content, and more, will launch December 2nd.
I didn't know they were doing DLC for this.
3 other recent entries in the Resident Evil series will be available as cloud versions on Nintendo Switch this year.
I'm now so confused. I'm second guessing myself because I swear 7 was already on the Switch as a cloud thing.
It's an action-packed lineup of Nintendo Switch games. Vanquish foes to avenge your father in this kung fu
Oh, this came
action
out
brawler.
elsewhere last year, right? Or earlier this year.
Tripping and parrying opponents, you'll break their stance and gain the upper hand. Fall in combat and you'll get older and weaker. However, you'll learn new techniques.
I don't need a game
your
to get
mission.
older and weaker.
Can you exact revenge before your time runs out? Sifu pummels its way onto Nintendo Switch November 8th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Experience the events leading up to Final Fantasy VII in this exhilarating action RPG. Zack
Crisis
Fair
Core?
is a young and ambitious soldier operative aspiring to become a hero. Together,
I wonder whether this is also Cloud Edition.
strange disappearances within his elite unit. This remaster features enhanced HD graphics, an updated combat system, and new soundtrack arrangements. Crisis Core, Final Fantasy
Moxie says, I'm starting to understand why they didn't delay the direct, or why they did delay the direct in the UK. They didn't want to make the nation even sadder.
Shoot 'em up Radiant Silvergun is coming to Nintendo Switch. Fire different types of weapons to take down waves of enemies. Defeat multiple enemies of the same color for a chain bonus, or take down differently colored ones for a
Was Radiant
secret
Silvergun
bonus.
originally a Saturn?
Rack up these bonuses for a
game?
high score. Radiant Silvergun launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
I feel like Retro 84 will know for sure.
Recruit a team of shipwrecked heroes and make your way out of a derelict space station in this roguelike game set in the endless universe. But it's
Bori
not
says,
as
yep,
easy as
Saturn,
it
awesome
sounds.
game. Nice, thanks,
You'll
Bori.
have to fend off continuous waves of monsters as you make your way through procedurally
Moxie says, is there going to be
generated
one last thing, or do we have to move into the acceptance stage of grief? I think bracing yourself for there being nothing more is a good
can attempt to escape their
is a
grim
good
fate.
move.
Do you have what it takes? Endless Dungeon launches on Nintendo Switch next year. The journey of world regeneration.
There's like,
begins
say what you
anew.
will about this direct,
Remaster of
but there is a
Tales of
lot
Symphonia
here.
is coming to Nintendo
There's
Switch.
lots of games
The
here.
world of Silverrond is controlled by shadowy forces called
Oh,
Disciples.
they've definitely done some
Stop them.
AI
A person
upscale on
known as
this.
the Chosen One must
Oh, you
descend
can
the
you can
Tower of
sniff it
Salvation.
out. I can feel that
Soon embarks on a journey with
GAN
Prime,
upscaled
the current Chosen One,
texture
and his
work here.
childhood friend in this beloved action RPG. They'll meet allies along the way, like the wandering aristocrat Zelos, and a lumberjack who lost her emotions after an experiment.
I guess even those
Other allies will also
I
join
guess
the
even those
fight.
cutscenes have been AI upscaled too.
The fate of two
They
interconnected
clearly didn't have the
worlds
original.
hangs in the balance.
They're going off like the
Tales of Symphonia Remastered.
The compressed
begins its journey
versions
on
that
Nintendo
shipped on the
Switch
disc.
early next year.
What was that, dude? Oh, okay, we were in the montage section of the direct. I'm also going to mute this because usually this uses copyrighted music. So if there's going to be anything else, it will be one last thing after this. Man, Squeenix even crammed another RPG in this gap. Oh, not heard of this. Is it working on top of that ray-traced puzzle game they made? It doesn't look very ray-traced. Yeah, I was saying, say what you will in terms of the announcements here, but there's been a lot of games. A lot of them are RPGs, but it is great to see third parties supporting the Switch as much as they are. Season 2 for Fall Guys. My guess is if there is a one more thing, it will be Metroid. Or sorry, not Metroid, Zelda. Oh wait, hang on.
And on Planet Popstar. To help
Chalupa
Magneto
Joe
return to his home planet, Kirby and his
crying
friends
and shaking
set
right
off
now,
on
but in
an
happiness.
adventure. In addition to sword, whip, and other familiar copy abilities, the new Mecha copy ability makes its debut.
Wow.
Blast foes from a distance, or
This feels very
punch
much
'em up
like
close.
the
Other
3DS
moves as well.
Kirby's.
The game supports local play for up to 4 players on the same system. Plus, everyone can play as Kirby while using their favorite copy abilities. There's also a collection of sub-games to play. This includes the new sub-game Magolor's Tome Trackers. And returning ones like
Hey, look at this.
all sub-games can be played with up to 4 players.
I guess it will be online play, DRN. Actually, I can't make that
An
assumption.
adventure of deluxe proportions awaits. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe launches on the Nintendo Switch system
Nice.
February 24th, 2023.
Sure.
Pre-orders
3
begin
Kirby
today
games
on Nintendo eShop.
in very quick succession.
As part of Kirby's 30th anniversary, a remake of Kirby's Return to Dreamland will be released. We hope you're looking forward
Yeah,
to
Planet
this
Robobot on Switch would be great.
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct.
That's everything.
This next trailer will be our last announcement.
All right, here we go.
Please take a look.
Breath of the Wild. Are we gonna get a subtitle? Tears of the Kingdom. All right. So the games in this lineage are of the something games. That's a nice logo. Well then. Title reveal for Breath of the Wild 2. Tears of the Kingdom. Man, that sped by. Was that really 40 minutes? Hang on. I guess it will have uploaded all the trailers already, right? Yeah, as we went along. Retro84 says that's for sure going to be cross-gen with Switch Pro, or whatever the Switch follow-up is. Yeah, 100%. Oh, it says, how are we feeling, fellow farmers? It's weird that they didn't talk about the Rayman DLC in that. I'm gonna have a look at the Pikmin 4 stuff again. We'll just turn the sound off. Tears of the Metroid friends, says Disco. Hey, Bowling Alley Pizza. I'm really intrigued by what Miyamoto said at the end about like the perspective shifting in Pikmin 4. I think it'll be great that you're like at a lower angle, because I think the world looks so beautiful in the Pikmin games, but you so rarely get to really like investigate it, because it is normally just a bird's eye view. Did I see the new character? What, in the Tears of the Kingdom, or whatever it was, trailer? I didn't see. New character in Pikmin 4? No, I didn't see. They're really doing the Skyroll stuff. Like, it's fully like a Skyward Sword style environment, right? Is there anything on the ground? Oh, okay, yeah, so you've still got the ground here as well as the Skyroll stuff. Tears of the Kingdom. Hey, Nintendo Vlogs. Frame rate seems suspiciously high at the beginning. You reckon that this is not running on standard Switch hardware? Oh, Voxy, do you reckon that's the reason they decided to postpone? That's definitely 60 FPS. They're running it on Yuzu. Yeah, you're right, Retro84. That is very solid. I wonder whether any Breath of the Wild fans can locate where this is in the map. Nice. I want to see whether they've... They didn't put out the section with the new character, with Miyamoto talking. On Pikmin 4. I want to take a look at that. See you, someone!
That's right. Pikmin 4 will launch in 2023. We won't
I
be
love how
showing you
Miyamoto's
gameplay
like,
today.
also I made
However,
this new
You'll
t-shirt.
be able to play like this. From the
Oh yeah, that's just Brittany, right? With a different hairstyle.
Pikmin's perspective.
I don't think that's necessarily a new character. They've shown us the exact same location as the footage at the start too. Doesn't look like Brittany. Oh wait, yeah. That's a good point. The hair shape is very different. So yeah, maybe a new character. It would keep in tradition. There's always been a new character with every installment, right?
Near the ground.
At least one new character.
I also made a new t-shirt.
I also made a new t-shirt. Me too, Miyamoto. You can get your Video Dojo merch right now if you'd like to.
Nintendo Switch has made controlling the game simpler, meaning you can
Yeah, it was pretty funny that they
gameplay.
they were like, hey, we're
call it
delaying
Dandori
golf.
in Japanese.
I wonder what that translates to. Hang on. Let me see if I can get a quick on-the-fly Google Translate. See if we can get any insight. From Japanese to English. I might have to do some character recognition here. Let's see if this gets us anything. Okay, yeah, got the first character. I tried just typing in Dandori, but it didn't give me what I needed. Arrangement, I guess, is the translation. So not especially descriptive.
Or strategically planning, deploying, and commanding the Pikmin. I hope you're all looking forward to Pikmin 4.
You already beat me to it, Voxy. Voxy says, I hope you announce the new batch of merch by photoshopping that pic of Miyamoto. That was the first thought I had, so yes. But now I'll have to think of something else. Mr. O says, so I was away. Anything you liked, Dom? Pikmin 4 announcement's nice. Getting a title for Breath of the Wild 2's nice. That's probably all that specifically interests me. But the thing is, I genuinely have seen so little of Breath of the Wild that I don't really know if I'm that excited yet. I want them to give us more, which they will in due time. But I'm kind of sold on Pikmin 4 already, even with the caveat of it being mechanically very different, which honestly I think it's probably time for, in a way. It sounds to me, and I don't know whether I'm making too big an assumption here, but it sounds to me like they're doing a sort of modern Final Fantasy, real-time battle system, but obviously in a much more Nintendo way, compared to what was pretty much just throw your Pikmin at the right time and in the right place previously with the top-down, like over-the-head view. I think that's what we're going to see now. A little bit more complex battle system, maybe. Yeah, I'm excited to see what they are doing with it. But I feel like 4 has been in the works for such a long time, with Miyamoto specifically saying like, hey, we're gonna... Like, I'm pretty sure if I Google Miyamoto Pikmin 4... yeah, there's a 2017 article here from Eurogamer that says Miyamoto Pikmin 4 says Pikmin 4 is still progressing. And that was in 2017. Quote, it's actually very close to completion. The Pikmin team is always working on the next one. We can confirm that Pikmin 4 is in development, but that is all we can confirm at present. 2017. So I get the feeling that they probably have, much like with the Metroid Prime 4, restarted development on this probably at least once. Mr. O says, I'm curious about why they remake the Kirby game from the Wii. I mean, porting games to the current console does very well for Nintendo. I suppose we don't think about it very much because we're so integrated into... You know, we're so focused on games, but for the casual player, if something's not on the current system, it may as well not exist. So by porting those forward, especially for younger players, I get the feeling they probably do sell them, and it's probably quite cheap to port them forward, especially with those Kirby games, because I get the feeling that HAL built the system, the game engine, excuse me, in such a way that they are relatively easy to port. This guy says, Return to Dreamland feels like the most Kirby game. I feel like a lot of those modern 2D Kirbys built on that formula, right? It really looks like Robobot in terms of the engine and everything. It didn't look like a port, it looked like a remake. I'm not familiar enough to know, yeah, whether or not it's like a total remake, but whatever the name of the engine they built the new Kirby, the 3D Kirby on top of, has been around for a while, I think. Alright, I'm gonna have to head off. Thank you all for joining me for this September 2022 Nintendo Direct. If you're feeling disappointed, just remember, there is always another Direct around the corner. And lately, actually I would also say, kind of more importantly, lately Nintendo have just been dropping announcements at weird times. Just unprompted. So if there was anything that you were kind of like expecting to be here, no matter how far-fetched the prediction it was, you might surprise yourself where one day you'll just wake up and you'll be like, oh, Nintendo announced X on Twitter without any fanfare. Because I feel like for the last year they've been doing that with quite a lot of actually exciting stuff. Foxy says, let me be grumpy, Dom. I'm not gonna allow it. I'm not gonna allow it, chat. Alright, everyone. I will see you soon. Have a good rest of the day. Bye-bye.